Well, that made a really nice change. 7-0. I mean, you can't complain about that. I think there were some really good performances across the entire team. Fantastic to see Marcus Rashford get 2 goals. I thought his first goal, the finish, was spot on, and it looked just like he'd followed up on that training. The training he was doing with RH elite coaching looks like that's really paying off. It's obviously not that he didn't have the ability before, but something just seems to have been awoken in Marcus Rashford. Another 2 goals for garnacho too. He was really on form. I think those two were definitely the main contenders for man of the match. But then Christian Eriksen, who'd had a solid game throughout, went and popped up with 2 goals himself. And for me, mainly because he saw the whole game out in the end too. Maybe I'd just give it Christian Eriksen in the end in terms of man of the match, but you could easily give that to Garnacho or Rashford too. It was good for Anthony to get his goal. I don't think overall he was brilliant, but it was solid compared to maybe what we've seen for quite a while. Toby Collier did brilliantly coming in and having to play left back. You could tell he was uncomfortable in that position at times. There were a few awkward moments, a few fouls in there, but he did a solid job for the team. I do wonder why Harry Amass wasn't brought in. It seemed like a perfect opportunity for him, but maybe there was something behind that we're obviously not privy to. But 7 goals, it's just we don't do that anymore, but apparently we do. It's been a long time since we've seen Manchester United put anybody to the sword. It doesn't matter what division they're from. So it was super refreshing to see us really take the game to another side as well. It was good to see, obviously, we was able to rotate the players and share the minutes out between everyone. And I think something that I mentioned at the end of my previous video as well, after the win against Southampton, was the link-up play. It was one of the big pros from that game too. And there was such good intricate play. And it wasn't just from the first 11. That sort of grew as the game went on. But when the substitutes came on as well, lovely one-touch football between Eriksen, Fernandes, Ahmad, Xerxes. Some really good interchange of play. The same earlier with Rashford and Garnacho. Just a really positive performance by so much of the team. Again, as we said with Southampton, it was only Southampton. This is only Barnsley. And we've got a much bigger test against Crystal Palace coming up next week. And obviously that's not going to be a 7-0 victory. But just the confidence that these players will have got from being able to express themselves and play their football and not have to worry for a change. You could see the confidence growing in the players as the game went on and trying different things, and hopefully they can take that through into the Palace game. So even if there are any challenges that come up and things get a little bit difficult on the day, they were able to tap into some of the sort of the flow that they will have got from today's game, and hopefully that can sort of translate into a great performance against Palace next weekend.